evening, everyone, and welcome to the very first ever Dungeons and Dragons session here in the Standards of Geekness podcast. Let's welcome everybody live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. You guys know Brian and myself. Tonight we're playing a little bit of different characters, though. So our generous DM Kaarlon can kind of go over some of the things with you guys.
Well, I'm excited to be here. First of all, I want to say thank you for having me. And I want to say thank you for all the players for joining us. We should see a couple of other people joining here as they can. Adulting is hard. So we will see some more players with us as soon as they're able. I have a few different people with us today. We've got Mama Joe, who'll be here in a little bit. We've got Brian Mercer playing. Jacob Davis is playing. Evan Jones, you all know. CJ, you guys all know Mr. Willett. And, of course, we're featuring Colin Short, who's with us now.
Hi.
So I'm going to let everyone introduce their own characters, and hopefully in the next few minutes we'll see everyone join who can, and then we can hear a little bit about, your class, race, and background, that which you wish us all to know. The above table stuff, and then we'll get into real role playing. So I guess we'll start with you, Evan. How about you start it off?
All right. Well, first things first. I'm playing Calyrex Ironscale, a Dragonborn artificer. Now newly fresh level 2 after the level 0 session. It'll be really interesting to see how this develops. Inspiration-wise, there's a mix of some pop culture references as well as personal flavors. My big thing, I haven't played D&D in, I think 2012, 2013 was the last time I played D&D regularly, so it's been a little while. So be patient with me as I'm relearning things, guys.
Awesome. Let's just go run the room. How about you, CJ? Mr. Chris.
Or
I guess
Brian.
Chris is...
Come back to him. Let's do it.
Cool. Yeah, let's go to Brian. What's Brian got to say?
Evan, real quick, can we remove the Standards of Geekness logo from up in the corner?
Yes, we can.
Live production fun.
It doesn't let me not have a logo.
Hey, we'll live and learn, right?
We'll deal with it. How's it going, everybody? I am Brian Mercer, but tonight I'll be playing Bartholomew Cuthbend. He is a cleric following the Platinum Dragon Bahamut. He is human, lawful good, but definitely a very flawed personality that you'll find out about. He is a noble coming from a wealthy family, and a lot of it I want to get into in characters. So I think I'm gonna stop there. You ready there, CJ?
Exciting.
I am CJ.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Willett. I am CJ Willett, aka Killswitch to those that know me here in Arizona. I am playing Uvel Thorson. He is a half human, half dragonborn sorcerer, soldier. He's sailed the 7 seas, you could say, and he's very anti-bully and very orderly, as you'll see.
Excellent. All right. Well, welcome aboard, Mama Joe. We'll get to you in just a moment. Let's kick over to our friend, Mr. Colin Short.
This evening I will be playing Warden Adcock, and what I am and who I am and where I'm from is all a surprise for everybody else to find out. It's all done in character.
As we love from our old-time friends and veteran players. I would expect nothing less from you than sheer genius.
No, that's too high a praise. How about just like middling intelligence?
All right, no promises made, no promises kept, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mama Joe, let's hear what you'd like to explain about your character today.
Hi, I am Mama Jill. I'll be playing Flay Platinum of the Order of the Platinum, from the Platinum Order. I am a obsidian-skinned tiefling that has ruby eyes, pure white hair, and platinum-colored horns. And I'm pretty short, under 4 feet tall, under 5 feet tall. So you guys are all probably way taller than me. And yeah, we'll figure the rest out as we go.
Nice. And the last player who's not with us yet, just a brief introduction so you know that he's with us. Jacob Davis will be joining us in a little bit, playing Oren Salt Tongue, also a tiefling sailor. And yeah, he'll be interesting to learn as he goes as well. So with that, we've kind of got through the basics. I'm going to get you guys into the scene a little bit here, and then we can proceed with having conversations in character and moving into the meat and potatoes of this game. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce in my own way the Ballad of Kaarlon. So, the tides rise and fall. A rhythm generally pulses throughout the world. Some places have a feeling of power and a feeling of energy. Some peoples encounter the abnormal so often that they expect the strange as part of a regular day. Fort Hope is in the Blightlands is such a place. On the frontier of civilized realms, many people come to seek their fortune. Others chance to come here for power and influence. Yet others come to fight the hordes and blight creatures and devils that infect this land. Our party has come from all different walks of life, from different continents and different realms, different peoples and different backgrounds. But they find themselves in common cause, having found shelter in the monastery known as the Church of the Elemental Spring. They've all had its blessed waters and shared meals. They've been here for a couple of days talking about who they are and where they're from and where they're going, and they've all agreed that they want to participate in this thing called the Ordeal of Elements. As such, Flay, who has brought them here, has agreed to be their guide. With that, you're around a fire, having a meal prepared and given to you by the adherents of the Platinum Order. They've brought you venison and mead, fresh bread and honey, milk and good things, above and beyond what they normally serve. But because you're heading out on a pilgrimage, they want to know that you're well fed and well rested, knowing in the morning you have a lot to undertake. With that, we fade into the evening hours before it is time to rest for your long ordeal in the morning. Having your meal, the warm, fresh, crusty bread just baked for you specifically.
Delicious. Reminds me of the bread my mother used to have the cook lady make for us. Wonderful. Did you have anything like this where you come from, Dragon Man?
Well, not usually. It was a
No,
delicacy.
I wasn't speaking to you. I meant the purple one.
It's been a long time since I've had a nice, hot, home-cooked meal. This is really delicious.
We try to feed our travelers well before we send them on their rights. Well fed means that you have the strength to go through the ordeal that are coming for you. For in the days to come, in these trials, we may not be so lucky. So I hope you all eat well, because it may be the last time for a long while.
Don't be silly. I'm sure a woman like you can cook well.
Oh, indeed, and I have my hands in the herbs here, so all the herbs and all of these dishes are handpicked by me myself. But we may not be so lucky. We are in the Blightlands, as they say here. Our luck may not be as good out there as it is here. So while I may bring some good herbs and spices to flavor food along the way, it might not be so the whole time. So take your fill tonight and enjoy.
I will. Kelrix, did you thank them for all their hospitality?
Well, I would if some obnoxious prick wouldn't interrupt me when I was talking. I was trying to talk about my experience with this food, and you rudely interrupted me. Why would you do that?
Yeah, Yuvel, why would you do that?
No, do not deflect, Pipsqueak. I was talking to you.
Me?
Yes, you.
No,
Mr. Cumberdude.
You misunderstand. Your brain is small. You're not able to comprehend. Just because I wasn't speaking to you doesn't mean I interrupted you. Now I am speaking to you. So say something worth hearing.
I'm going to eat you by the end of this.
By the end of this, I hope you were more comrades than what you appear to be foes now. But your tunes will change when you've gone through ordeals together and needed to rely upon one another.
I'm pretty easygoing until disrespected. Perhaps
So
Easygoing? Easygoing? Wait, you say that you are easygoing, and yet just a few nights ago, I watched you slash a man's chest open. What? For bumping into you in a tavern? We have to talk about this.
No.
If you are to come out with us and you are to be representing the Platinum Dragon, do you honestly think that acting in such a way with such violent temper so egregiously is really the way to go about things?
Well, maybe if you would have known and seen from my perspective what that fool did. He attacked that man I was playing chess with. I warned him to stand down. He didn't. He paid the price. He was healed out of kindness by her.
Do you think bumping into you, insulting an old man is worthy of death? Had she not been there, had I not been there, had somebody with some intelligence not been there, you would be a murderer.
Sometimes you do the crime, you do the time.
You were the one doing the crime.
And he offended me. He did the crime.
It's like speaking to an infant.
Well, you look in a mirror enough that you get used to that.
I take my leave. I will prepare for tomorrow. I hope by then you will have taken some counsel, learned some measure of restraint. For we are to be on the road together, and I do not want to keep cleaning up your messes. Neither does she.
I'll show you restraint.
So as the lot of you kind of pair off into your own spaces and start to prepare for bed, Oren Salt Tongue, who's been kind of watching from his pilgrim cell, sneaks out and grabs himself some food. Really not saying much to you all. Wandering around and more often than not talking to other people in the monastery, seemingly not paying any attention to you. But he's been around every now and again, talking to each one of you individually over the last couple of days as you've been hanging out here. He seems to be interested in coming along with you on your ordeal. As you are all kind of eating your meals and going into your own spaces and meditations, preparing your spells, checking over your backpacks and your gear, assessing your weapons, oiling your leather, sharpening your blades, all the things that are needed for a journey. You feel a strange tension in the air. The gem that usually pulses with a regular rhythm over the waters seems to vibrate and hum, and there's almost a noise that starts off slow and dull and piercing. And before you know it, everyone who's in the room is unconscious, and you're awakening. Before you're fully awake and aware, Colin, I'd like your character to be in the room, standing in the waters of the elemental spring, directly below the pulsating eye of Bahamut.
Is that where I'm standing?
Yeah,
All right. You got it.
this is the place that you willed yourself to existence here. It's time. You're finally manifest.
Well, I don't know that I would be standing in the water, but how about right outside the water?
Sure, that's fine.
So while everybody is asleep, there is a rip and a tear in space and
Not
time.
even asleep. Not even asleep. As they're just going about, like there's a rip and tear, it knocks them all unconscious.
That's what I'm saying. While they're out,
Yeah.
A rip and tear in the arcane ether surges through everyone's mind and basically knocks everyone out. And through it slips the gaunt form of Warden Adcock, somewhat disjointed and discombobulated, becoming corporeal for the first time in uncountable years. I survey the room and I look around, and all I see are unconscious bodies. I suppose the first thing I would do is to go roust someone close to me.
All right. So we'll have our first roll of the game. Let's roll for high. Rollies.
What are we rolling? Oh, for hide?
Yeah, everybody but you who's in the room is going to roll to see who gets the highest number.
Oh, rolling for highest.
What dice?
Hold on.
I got a 12.
I need to come up and grab my dice. Oops.
19.
It'll be a 13 for me.
I got a 16 for Oren. And I was going to roll for Mama Joe, but it sounds like she's coming to get her dice. I'm going to do some more for you. Okay, so.
See, this is the part that'll get edited out of it.
Exactly, isn't that fun? So I know that we need her roll, but it sounds like so far it's probably going to be tail Rick, so we'll find out if there's that 20 comes into play. Top right. You're leaning towards the brass dragonborn laying on the floor, or possibly the ebony skin tiefling.
That sounds like a 9.
Was it 9?
9.
All right, with that, the brass dragonborn is the winner.
That's
Am I right? 19?
Yeah.
All right. So you're only kind of stunned unconscious, and at the rousting of this gaunt, pale individual human, you are immediately aware that something has happened and knocked you to the ground. You're prone. You're not hurt. You're just kind of like a little like, whoa, seeing stars a little bit, catching your breath.
A little dazed and confused.
Exactly.
It seems to me that the platinum being has torn me from my eternal imprisonment. What is your name?
Kalarix Iron Scale.
Kalarix. I've seen you wandering these halls in a ghostly form that I have been forced to assume. Who are all these people? Why is everybody unconscious?
Well, there was a tear. I remember seeing a tear in the air. And the next thing I know, a blast of energy. And then I felt dazed and confused in what I could see. Bartholomew was knocked unconscious. Uvel was knocked unconscious. Flay was knocked unconscious. And several
Oh.
others. We're all just
Well-
simple adventurers taking the ordeal.
And as you're talking, they become aroused. They're all awakened. So
As I was wandering aimlessly, a platinum light called to me in this place, and I have been torn from my ethereal prison. I've been wandering these lands for a great many years. I cannot count the time.
Well, glad to see that you're okay.
I don't know if okay is the correct word.
Well, freedom is
But I'm
something
here.
I value above all else. I know what it's like to be chained. So
You have been a prisoner as well?
I have. I escaped.
Well, that makes the two of us. My imprisonment was, as far as I can tell, due to the negligence of mages, and wizards, and like.
I can understand that. There's a tyrant in my lands that wanted what my parents had built.
So
Good.
as you guys are discussing your background and you're getting to know one another a little bit, like I said, the rest of the party becomes awakened and is listening into your conversation. And you're all going to have opportunities to share more about the details later. For now, you realize that there's a lot to be done, like getting into the city, possibly getting the gear you need. Like I said, you still haven't had the long rest you need before the morning's excursion towards the first leg of the event. And of course, you're probably curious what the first leg might be. With that, I think Flay, you're up.
Yes, indeed. Phantom, what is your name? You've just arrived.
Arrived is one way to put it. I am Warden Alden Aldcock. I am a Mage Knight initiate, and I was escorting an errant mage on the seas when there was something happened. And I was thrown into the ether and have remained there ever since. I could not count how long I was gone, but I have wandered this land, and I have found the light, the silver light, the platinum light that drew me here, and it has pulled me into this realm.
And it's the Platinum one who's given me a dream about your arrival. I've been waiting, and I've been waiting for signs of an omen that was given to this order centuries ago. And on your arrival, I see the omens are all here.
That is auspicious.
I was waiting for you to arrive. I saw these other wanderers, and I felt like the time was near, but upon your arrival, I know it is now. There is a verse, the heralding verse, the sign of the walkers. If you would like, I will bestow upon you the words of this omen of the sixfold blood. 2 from the blood of dragons, 2 from the blood of devils, 2 from the blood of men, yet each man born from a different epoch. Hail, mark the omen as the sign that hell is awake. Hail, mark this omen as a sign that the primordial planes have shifted. Hail, mark this omen as a sign that the astral gate is open and the walkers are born. In this Platinum Order, it's believed that scions of the ancient legions whose births, hold on, It is believed that the two dragons are thought to be descendants of the draconic impregnators who survived the first fires, and the two devils, which is me, and who was the other? Who's the other
Oren?
tiefling?
Oren?
Oren, yes. And we mark the infernal legacies bound in the mortal flesh. And you two mortals, men, are the most mysterious, as they are supposed to be born of different, separate epochs, one of the blight and one of the reckoning. Yet we all share a soul thread through an astral gate. And the walkers are born. It means that beings now can traverse freely between planes, which could both be a salvation and destruction upon this plane. So now that we have all arrived and are here, I feel like this ordeal is even more important for us to unite with one another and figure out the full interpretation of the omen of the sixfold blood. So now we must rest, gather our belongings, and begin this ordeal together.
I have all that I need to move forward.
Yes. There's not much I need, but I know there's things we will need along the way.
Is Yuvel shocked speechless? Is Keelric shocked speechless? Cuthbert, are you all shocked speechless?
Yeah.
Little and confused.
I'm just trying to take all this in.
Yeah.
That and above cable, my internet cut out for a minute, so I missed part of the introduction. But that's cool. I'll get it later.
Well, know that we are all here now, and if there is devilry afoot, as this prophecy speaks of, that is unacceptable and must be purged.
Wait, girl. Are you telling me the gates of hell are opened all because we came together?
The gates of hell have always been open upon the Blighted Isle. It's the veil between here and the astral plane and the elemental plane and many other planes that have been strengthened. And now walkers from all planes have easier access to each other. And
Just
there's
by us coming to here together?
There's been a shift recently before all of us have arrived here. It is the six of us that is the omen that we are in a stepping stone where what we do going forward is either the salvation that saves all the planes from being destroyed, or we are going to be the destruction of the planes.
Well, I certainly can't abide by the destruction of mortal life and the innocent.
I vowed my whole life to be a hero to these lads. Now I could be their destruction?
Should one do nothing, it could be destruction. Should one do something, it could be salvation. It's everyone's choice.
Freedom is forged in fire. Count me in.
Indeed.
For now, I will go along with this, but I will need the night to pray to our Lord, the Platinum One.
Indeed, we all shall pray. Ask for our blessings.
Wow. Okay.
In the meantime, Oren walks around there and goes, "Well, let's lighten the mood. Does anybody have a favorite game?" And he eyeballs you and your card deck. let's take our.
Yeah.
I'm speaking a little for Oren just to get him into the scene, obviously. So Oren wants to play cards with Sir Bartholomew for a little bit of leaving before bed.
Sure, pirate. I will happily play a little three-dragon ante with you. What say you? 5 silver pieces of the ante.
And as you guys are playing cards, he regales you with fish stories and tells you how much he knows about the sea and about sailing and all sorts. He loves going places in the ocean. He's a true blue sailor. Actually, wants his own ship.
What's it called?
He says he'll tell you more about it later. He just wants to let you know, he just have a general conversation with you. He doesn't own a ship yet. He wants to have one day, and the name will come to him.
I see.
In the meantime, the lot of you are, like I said, preparing for your trip. In that there's anything that you think you should ask your comrades at arms about, if there's anything you feel like you should share with them. Maybe if you've got inquiries about where you're going on the ordeal first, those kinds of things.
Oh, where are we headed on this ordeal? Where do we stop first?
I have been through this ordeal, so the easiest one for us to achieve first, both because it's nearest and because it's in one of the lesser dangerous places of the Blighted Isle, would be to retrieve the pearl. What's it? Would be to go to the Pearl Island and retrieve the. I don't have it written down. What's the pearl? What's the pearl of what?
Blight coins.
Blight coins.
For blight coins, the deep iron, the lodestone pearls.
Yes.
Yeah, from they're in the channel between the Rye Coast and the Shield Islands to the south.
Yes. So that would be the easiest for us, both in location and safety, for us to get is the lodestone pearls. We would each need to gather one. They're also known as the blight coins, and it would behoove us to possibly retrieve several more, because it will come in handy when we're going for the blood obsidian.
Okay.
Or what is it? No, it's the salt that we need to trade it for. Yes. It will come in handy to have extra further in our ordeal.
That makes sense. Well, just from a strategic standpoint, I'm
They're
normally
very
not
valuable in and of themselves.
to pick and choose an easy fight, but if we need these for other things, it just makes sense.
Indeed.
Oren would chime in, and they're quite valuable. Ooh.
They are.
We get some extras maybe after we're done. Then we see what we need.
Indeed.
Well, it seems like we're all in agreement then. How far to these Pearl Islands?
South.
You're aware that these islands are. You're talking about the Shield Island to the south.
Yeah.
And the area is in between, off the Rye Coast, on your way to the Shield Island. So you could grab a ship right here from the port and head right out directly. The next city across the channel on the Shield Island is Pearhaven. So if you're going to make port anywhere where there's other people going to die, it'd be either Pure or Pearhaven.
Oren should go commission us a ship then.
Indeed. That would benefit us all.
Orin, do be a good fellow and go and arrange for a vessel to take us to these islands of pearls.
I am light of coin, but if somebody is willing to pay my passage and there is devilry afoot, it must be ended. And if these are the way to do it, then let's go.
What does it cost?
Let's have everybody roll a. Let's do history check. And if you're from this island, which I think we have at least 2 people, I think both the tieflings are from here locally. They get advantage. So you get advantage instead of orange. I'll roll for orange. Orange got a natural 20. Wah, 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 wah. So Warren is 100% aware of how much things cost and where to find it, and it makes perfect sense because he is into shipping.
18.
16.
Nice.
17.
14.
So all of you know that you could get onto the option hire a ship, but Oren is so tied in. He's like, I know a guy who owes me a favor. I'm sure I can get us a ride.
Sounds good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, go have chicken.
Go have chicken. In the immortal words of Leroy Jenkins, at least I have chicken. If you needed my history as well, I got a 14 on history, but
Yeah.
seems like...
And I was actually thinking about letting you have advantage, but then I'm like, no, you've been phased out of time. You're not quite. You're still fuzzy.
Yeah.
You're not quite local.
I'll just find my way to sit on a bench and rest.
All right. I guess above table, so you guys don't have to act it out. Is there anything anybody wanted to collect for this that they hadn't really wanted to vocalize? Like any special weapons, tools, potions, weird gear? Anything that's come to mind since we started talking?
Yes, we need lead boxes to hold the pearls in. Otherwise, it will disrupt everyone's magic.
Right, that's really specific. You probably should share that with your team and character.
Yes. Oh, yes, everyone. As far as these pearls go, they are quite magnetic, both mildly against actual other metals, but quite specifically, they are known to disrupt one's magic and compasses, and they will require.
Hold on 1 minute. You're going on with a lot of exposition, but there's also a lot of background noise. Is that like a TV down in your room?
It's just me in here.
Oh, I just hear a lot of TV noise. I wasn't sure.
Maybe if you can hear, I can't even hear it through the door.
No, I'm not sure whose it is I'm hearing. There's a lot. So anyway, if everyone else is good, I just wanted to note that there's a lot of background noise, and that makes it hard to hear when there's a lot of exposition. So anyway, is everybody hearing clearly? Yep.
Someone's buzzing.
Somebody's vibrating.
That was my brother trying to phone call me.
Oh, perfect.
Well, if it's important, you'll leave me a message and I'll know it's an emergency.
Okay, so what kind of boxes do we need to buy?
Lead-lined boxes to stop the pearls from disrupting everyone's magic along the way.
All right.
And
How much do the wood lead-lined boxes run us?
That's a good question, DM.
Is there anyone who makes
Yes, let's
lead
go find them.
Do you know where we might acquire these, Flay?
Yeah. So Flay was asking above table. Yes, Flay definitely knows where to procure them in the town. And typically speaking, a lead line, like a small box, like a jewelry box, lead line jewelry box, that's going to run probably about 20 gold. And that would be big enough to hold like maybe 10 or a dozen.
Well, there's 6 of us. We all have 10 gold.
Yeah.
Maybe
If you want to get us, we can either just go for that box. We'll hold 12. I don't need one because I've gone through the ordeals before. So I would leave 7 pearls that we could exchange.
But you said these are worth a good amount.
They are.
Why don't we So if we each kick in 10 gold, we can get 3 boxes. We can go there. We can fetch our fill. We each have a pearl for ourselves, and then we can sell the rest.
I would ask that someone hold my pearl for me.
Yes. And also, we want to keep some of them to trade later for another item we have to procure on our ordeal.
Why don't we meet in the middle?
We can sell some of them, though. Yes.
Let's meet in the middle and get 2 boxes. She's already been through the ordeal. There's 5 of us. That's 4 gold each.
I think that would do. We'd be able to get 24 pearls, 5 of them for each of you for their ordeal, and then that would leave us with 19.
All right, listen, Chiefling. I understand the money and how it works and how to obtain more of it. It is rough for your dragon brain. I will personally fund the 3rd box. Okay, I will buy the 3rd box myself. We'll all pitch in on the other 2, and I also want to pick up a quarter staff while we're out.
I should also mention each pearls will be £1. They are heavy, far heavier than they appear. Yes, my love?
That's my sign for stop. So, a couple of things. 1, yes, there's a lot of over-talking and background noise. 2, you were talking about numbers of people and you were doing a bunch of mathing, and I don't think you're mathing correctly because you're not counting Oren because there's no person in front of you or something. So there are 6 people in your team.
Yes.
You were counting. Yeah, people were counting 5 and 4, and the numbers were not sounding accurate. So I was like, let's be clear. You said 19 left. I'm like, that's not mathing. So anyway, I just want to make sure that everyone is understanding that Oren is part of the group, and there is a lot of background noise. So sometimes it's easy to not hear things.
Brian,
I was saying sorry because I have already been through the ordeal, so as far as I'm aware, I do not require a pearl.
I just muted myself and it didn't change for me, so I don't know where that's coming from. Unless we're getting reverberations.
Oh, it seems fine now.
No, it sounds like speaker feedback. It happens every time anybody talks. It's getting doubled.
I think it's Chris's headset.
No, Chris has been on mute.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris has been on mute. Brian, can you try muting real quick? Technical difficulties. Oh, interesting. It's still happening even while he's muted.
Well, let me mute.
Technical difficulties. Maybe it's me. Because I can hear myself doubled whenever I speak.
Well, as long as people aren't having trouble with exposition, again, if I hold my hand up, that's because I missed something or I needed to make clarification. Similarly, if any of the players, if you need us to stop or slow down, I'm watching for the ad signal. But if you don't think I've seen it, please say DM because I definitely want to not ignore you. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Anyway, thank you for suffering with me through technical difficulties. As we were in the scene, you guys were preparing. You want to get that box. That's not a problem. As long as you have the funds for it, I'm going to say that you guys have achieved that and made it. You're making it towards the next stage of the ordeal. Did you want to
Okay.
get 2 boxes? Is that what I understood?
Oh, we
3.
were saying
I want-
2, but Marcelo wants a third.
3?
3.
Yeah.
So-
I want to. So everybody's gonna pitch in on 2, and then I'm gonna buy a third one by myself.
You have more than 10 gold?
I'm rather wealthy.
So we know that we agreed that did they say they're 20 gold apiece?
10. That's what he said.
He said 20.
I thought you said they were 10 apiece.
20.
Oh, okay.
20.
All right, fine. We'll just get the 2 then.
All right. So, if you would be so kind to subtract the money, if anybody is pitching in, I'd love to hear how much you're throwing towards the costs, just to get a sense of it.
Okay, so we're buying 2. That's 40 gold. 40 divided by 5.
6.
6? We're doing 6? Because you said you
No,
already bet.
40 divided by 6 people. Unless, does Adcock not have any money?
I got nothing.
Okay, so by 5. You're right.
Well,
So
I mean,
8 gold.
Oren can help. Yep.
I'll kick in 8.
I'll kick an 8.
8. Yeah, that's 8 for 5. 5 by 8 is 40. So there you go. Everyone 8.
I'm going to assume that Oren has it, but if he doesn't, then we'll just say that you get to foot the bill there, Cuthbend.
Got it. I'm also picking up a quarterstaff for 2 silver.
If you're buying all that, and you just say that's a nice looking quarterstaff, the dude's gonna hand it to you for spending all that money on the lead-lined boxes, dude.
Yeah, here's
Well,
your
good.
pick.
Yeah, have your pick of
Good.
quarterstaff,
I got
buddy.
a lot more than the crappy mace that I had to start with.
This is one of those businesses that does good business with the platinum order, and you're all going on your ordeal. So Flaya's working all the in-house tax credits she can get. If anybody else needs mundane weapons that aren't expensive, I will probably hook you up with whatever you need right now. Do you want a rope? Speak up. Do you want a 10-foot pole?
Oh,
You got it.
I have a rope.
All the rope.
I'll take
Everyone gets a rope.
Oh no. Okay, here's the thing. If you've already got one thing, I'm gonna make you roll persuasion for the second thing.
Got you.
All right.
Everyone gets one freebie, is what he's saying.
I'll roll for the rope. 12 plus 3, 15.
15? Nice.
15.
All right. 5 silver.
Deal.
Anybody else getting any freebies?
I think I'm good for right now.
All right, last chance for a frying pan or a piece of chalk.
A 10.
Oh, you'll remember this conversation very soon.
Me.
Give me a second.
He wants a new robe, is what he can't unmute himself right now.
Gotta love first forays and technical difficulties.
Indeed.
And also, Sir Bartholomew seems to be like, ooh, I'll get to a shopping spree. Like,
I love
He's just shopping
back
therapy.
when I come home, we're shopping all the time. You wouldn't understand.
while you're looking and thinking, I'm going to show you briefly. Here's my crappy sketch of y'all. You like that?
Yeah.
I just want a new robe with pockets.
With pockets. And what color is your new robe, Yvel?
Let's go. Oh, black and white. White with black trim.
All right, we're going to take this opportunity to go around the room and have you describe yourselves as what you're wearing. If you're getting a new hat or a cloak or whatever, I want to know the colors. I'm going to start, obviously, Yvel, you said you want a black cloak?
I want a black and white. It's white with black, like, trimmings on it.
All right. All right. White robe, black trimmings.
Like accents, whatever you want to call them.
And Keelrix, you've got armor that you've had made or you've made yourself?
Armor that I've made myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were spinning all night. You were buffing that shit all night. I know it.
Yep. Master Night Buffer.
So, is it half plate, full plate? What you got going on there?
Let me pull it up. It is half plate.
Wow. Okay. And your favorite weapon? What do you have on your hip?
Well, I've got my trusty crossbows that are enhanced with my infusions.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, your dagger. We know about that.
Oh, yeah. And you never go wrong with old rusty stabber. I've had that thing since I was a child. Stabbed many of old men. Kidding.
So, okay. So, Cuthbin, Sir Cuthbin, did you have a favorite attire? Is it like a breastplate? Is that right?
Yeah, I wear a plate now.
Clink, clink, clink.
Sorry, half plate.
Okay. Clink, half step, clink.
I'm just being honest because plate mail would be heavy armor. I'm only allowed medium armor.
Right. I got you. Covered in sapphires, you told me?
Yeah, it's encrusted with sapphires and has the crest of Bahamut, the dragon profile on the chest and on the shoulders.
Okay. And Flay, the monk, what are you dressed up as today?
Wearing a purple robe, and peeking underneath it is my underrobe, which is like a dark gray, and it's tied with a dark gray sash. I'm not wearing it on my head now, but I have a hat that's kind of like, you know, old like samurai hat, not samurai hats, but like it's a rain hat like they would wear in the fields while training, while getting rice, you know.
I believe it is called an orochi, but I could be
Yeah,
mistaken. You're talking about what looks like a rice field hat, but it's folded in half almost.
Yeah. It's like I have one of those kind of hats for when it's raining, but it's since we're leaving, I'm taking it with me, and it's just resting on my back.
Nice.
And then, like, because I have a string, and I'll pull it up when I need it.
Yeah, yeah, smart. The weather is shifting. You sense the storm is coming. It's starting to blow in.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
And then, my favorite weapon is a a spear that has draconic carvings on the pole of it. And I also carry a short sword, a couple daggers, and a light crossbow.
Okay, you're armed to the teeth. You look like you don't mess around. When you're walking through the streets, you're like, yeah, no.
Well, people living with me. Usually, I just have my spear in town. But
Yeah, no, you're ready to walk around by yourself. I get it.
I
All right.
forgot to mention mine. I just have my little handheld like hammer, my mini hammer, and a pair of daggers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Necklace, snake skull necklace.
Snake skulls.
And I've got stuff in it, that clothes, bedroll, tent.
Oh yeah, you got a whole like a backpack then and a tent.
Yeah, and then I meant to mention it. I probably got it from my own shop, but I would have wanted to have herbalist packs. So.
Okay, that's fine. If it's in your inventory, that's great.
Yeah. I don't know how many I can at once.
Did anybody? I know we still have Warden Adcock to get to, but I know he doesn't have any camping gear. Does anybody else have any camping gear that they missed?
I just got a basic adventures pack.
We should probably have a tent.
I have an explorer's pack.
So the packs will come with backpacks, but they do not come with tents.
I guess how much?
They have bedrolls, but no tent.
How much would a tent cost?
The gentleman who is helping you all out, since several of you asked for nothing for free, he'll give you a tent large enough to house, like a large tent that is big enough for six.
Wonderful.
But it's pretty beastie, so it's enough tent that you're probably gonna have to that's somebody's main gear to carry if they're carrying it, unless you have a horse.
We want a horse, a pack horse,
I want a horse.
or a pack animal.
How much is a horse?
Before you guys get down the rabbit hole too far there, I still want to make sure we get to Warden Adcock. How you get there? Did we lose Colin?
Sorry, say again.
Oh, I was making sure that we didn't get too far away from you there. Did you want to describe how you dressed?
Oh, so basically, the character itself is effectively kind of shifting in and out of phase at least a little bit, but what you guys can see is basically humanoid, super gaunt. I have a breastplate under a tabard which has basically a ziggurat insignia on it, and a heavy warden's cloak with a hood that basically is its own tent in and of itself. And then my eyes are no longer eyes; they're just basically black hole voids with gold stuff in them.
All right, creepy human.
I'm gonna go ahead and purchase a mule.
A mule. Okay.
So I can afford that. So there, the mule can carry the tent. You're welcome.
Nothing bad ever happens to animals in D&D.
Never at all.
Again, because you have Slay helping you, there's no mules at this particular location, but it's easy for you to be guided to the place where they have a stable in the north part of town, where you can find such a thing. There's a lot of people watching y'all. Let's get a general roll of perception.
23.
6.
19.
What
Or
am I
sorry,
rolling for exactly?
18.
Perception.
Perception.
I misspoke. I had an 18, not a 19.
I got a 9.
High five, Uvel. We're not perceptive.
Yeah, anybody who got less 10 and less, they're pretty much not aware of. They're kind of, you're overwhelmed with just the milling variety in the street. There are beggars, there are rich people, there are mercenaries and soldiers, there's strange smells, and honestly, there's a few people here that you probably don't want to run into, like high G soldiers and stuff that are keeping you heightened, anxious. So it's a lot. It's a new city. It could be overwhelming. Anybody who rolled between 11 and 15? Anybody in that group?
I got a 17.
11 and 15 group.
Yeah.
Anybody between 11 and 15?
Nope.
Okay. So 15 and 20, that sounds like I got one taker.
Yep.
You're aware generally that there are people noticing you, and there might be somebody following you.
Makes sense. Give it a like.
Did anybody get over 20 there?
I did.
No.
23.
All right. So, with that, you're aware only that you're being followed. You're aware that it's the normal course of the day, and that there's rogues and brigands and cutthroats, and you're being followed. But you're also aware that you see like cutthroats following cutthroats. You're so used to how things are, Flay, that it's just a normal day. Okay, in the city of Fort Hope. So you are not overly concerned. You're just aware that you have to have a general awareness, or you might get mugged.
Right.
But at the same time, you also know that there's like so many guards and militiamen here. People are really dumb. If they think they're going to mug a party of 6 people in broad daylight, they deserve to die. And the law of the Trilaterate allows you to defend yourself here. So good luck. So you're not overly concerned, I don't think.
No, but I'll keep an eye while we continue.
Mm-hmm. And of course, if you want to tell your friends, that's on you.
Yes, everyone. There are cutthroats in this city, and we are being followed. I will be keeping an eye on them. If they get too close, I'll make sure they know we're not to be messed with. So just let's continue on our way while I keep watch behind us. And
Here, here.
Where are the local watchmen?
Oh, they're milling. What did you roll? I'm sorry? Adcock, yeah.
A 6.
That's a great question. That's exactly right. You assume that they'd be there, but you're not finding them. You're like, you don't see militiamen anywhere, even though they're everywhere.
I don't understand this land. Where are your guards? They should be clearly in uniform.
there's one right there, and there, and there, and there's some over there.
I would like to speak to their supervisor.
Just go on. You will not be bothered. And if we are, I'll kick them in the balls so they know not to mess with us.
This concerns me deeply.
Kicking a
But I'm
dragon.
You certainly are a lady. No one can doubt that.
Many of these sleeves just need a hard hitting and they remember their place.
I can't.
She's ready to kick you in the balls at every time.
I'm sure she'll get you.
A little pain is good medicine sometimes.
We don't kink shame Bartholomew.
You know, with the audio.
So you've all made your way across Fort Hope to get a pony at the stable. The stable master haggles and bargains with you, being again that you have a local with you, but you're the one doing the purchasing. Feel free, Sir Cuthbend, to roll persuasion advantage.
You want me to roll persuasion advantage?
You're the one paying, right?
A mule, but yeah. But now that's an
18.
18 plus 3.
Excuse me. So yes, I got these mules here for you. Look at this one. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Matter of fact, I'll even let you have it for my special price, even though we've never done business. You got this beautiful platinum order monk with you here. Yeah. I'll give it to you for 8 gold pieces.
Does the mule actually look good, or is he just saying that?
Roll nature.
Nature, not animal handling. Either way, same number. Well, different number. So
If you're proficient in animal handling, I'll allow it.
that is a 13.
I actually, I was gonna say I have animal handling.
Go for it.
Well,
Okay.
You said if you have proficiency. Oh, I don't have proficiency in that. No.
Anybody wants to roll nature, you can roll nature. But if you're proficient in animal handling, I was going to let you get on it. So the two of you, Kilrix and Flay, begin like your horse handlers or traders or something, start looking at the teeth and the hooves, and you're both nodding at each other like, this seems like it's a reasonable animal.
I did get a 19 in nature.
And you know for certain that the guy's being on the up, he's huge, greasy.
All right.
This is a good horse.
8 gold.
And I'll have since your journey.
And I'll even throw in
Thank you.
and I'll throw in a bridle and a harness for you.
All right, thanks. And how much for a feed?
I mean, I got this bag here. You can need a saddlebag for it. I have to charge for the saddlebag.
Right, and I'll help pay for that part.
A fine mule like this needs a fine name. I think that I will name him Kilrix Jr.
Kilrix Jr.?
Yes.
I'm going to eat you by the end.
I will see if Kilrix can bestow upon another named Junior.
I think you should choose another name. I know you want to ride the dragon, but it's not the way.
Is that not an honor?
Not
have
from him.
Named after you?
It's
I don't
insinuating
understand.
something. I can tell.
What is insinuating?
I bought a wonderful animal to carry the tent that you were kind enough to purchase.
Mule?
I thought that I was being nice by naming this ass after the biggest ass that I've met thus far. I'm trying to be. I am trying.
This beast is adequate.
Oh, for now, all right. We'll just call him Junior for now. All right. We all know what it means.
So the horse trader makes a quick exchange with you for your coin, and also with you a flay for the saddlebags, and he throws it on the pony or on the mule. He lets you know that it'll carry over 400 pounds.
Okay. How much would the saddlebags? Couple.
It's going to be 2 gold. And that's the saddlebags, a rope, and of course you're throwing that tent on there, I think, too, right?
Yeah.
Are you, Sir Cuthbert? Are you the one leading the pony or the mule? Are you in charge of that?
I'm sure that, Warden Adcock would be happy to pull the pony since he didn't pitch in financially towards anything. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but
Is in character has any experience handling animals, caring for animals?
So you broke up there.
Yes, I was saying, is there anyone here who has experience caring for animals who could be?
Have
No?
experience in animal handling.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I guess I can help a little bit more and lead.
I just we don't want
Junior,
we just don't
It's settled.
to care for it.
I just want you to know I will.
if I have a gold piece for every time I heard that,
It wouldn't be weird.
All right, so
while you guys were doing the horse trading, he didn't know that you were going to have a mule.
Well, Lord, blame Bartholomew.
All right, so with that, you guys have got your gear and your mule and your tent, and you're all prepared, and you head to the harbor. And Orin meets you. He's like, he explains and expresses to you how sad it is. He found a ship that can take you directly to the Pearl Channel or to Paradhaven, your choice.
I think that we should head directly to the Pearls. Why waste any time?
And he says the cost is only going to be half a gold a person.
So 3 gold plus the mule.
He's like, we'll have to figure that out. So he brokers the mule for you. He's able to get the mule on board for another half a gold.
Okay.
I'll pay for the mules to travel with mine.
Okay.
So 5 silver.
I'll pay for Adcock since he has no money. And then there's 4 gold. I mean, 2 gold left to figure out.
Before she pays, Adcock walks up to the bosun or whoever the person is with the ship and shows him the insignia on his chest. I believe this is.
Are you persuading or intimidating?
Persuading.
I felt like it was persuading. Go ahead and give me your persuasion disadvantage.
Disadvantage. We like those. Oh, well, a 14 is not a terrible roll. Is that one of my trash stats? I believe it is.
It is. Well,
Why can -2, so 12.
yeah. With that, the guy looks at me and he goes, do you have a writ from the Trilaterate League? He's trying to find a way to accommodate you, but he doesn't quite believe you.
I do not know this Trilaterate League. Are you not familiar with the Order of Wardens?
No, I haven't heard of it. I'm sorry, sir. My lord, I'm sorry. You don't have a writ. It costs a fare without a writ.
We span the continent. We keep order and law for magic. Everyone knows the Wardens.
The rest of you have no idea what you're talking about.
I would like to come up to Warden and place my hand on him, and
It phases through me.
well, darn. Guess I won't be helping you.
No, I'm just telling you, your hand phases through me.
Yeah, and I was trying to help you with touch spell, but that ain't gonna happen.
Above table, you have to be corporal, which means you're not, unless you're using your phasing ability as an action.
I suppose so. I guess I could be corporal.
You have to be.
Alright, fine. You're permitted to touch me. You have my consent.
Okay, in that case, I can add a D4 to your roll if you want to try and persuade again.
Are you casting guidance?
Yes, I am.
See. Well, okay. It almost works like that, but not quite like that.
You have to do it before he does the roll.
But if he tries again,
he has guidance, which lasts for a period of time.
Yep. Yeah, it's a minute.
So for the next minute, if I should ask him to do a skill or attack, you'd be able to add that D4 to it.
I do not understand. How do these people not understand who the wardens are? Are there no wardens here?
Are you asking the guard, or are you asking Cuthbert?
The ship man.
He's so confused. He's like, I don't know the wardens we have, and there's Osterbergian soldiers, and there's militiamen, and there's garrison, there's mercenary. Are you one of the mercenary groups?
A mercenary? Absolutely not.
He's super confused.
I am. I am a Shirothi warden. How do you not know what this is?
I'm sorry, Lord. Please, I'll have somebody take you to the magistrate if you need a writ. Otherwise, it's like the thing to charge in a few silvers to get on board.
This is
I'm sorry.
I will walk up and say, I will pay his fare and hand a gold coin over, and that's my fare as well.
Thank you, milady. You're welcome to board now.
You come, and then I'll turn to Adcock and be. You come from a different time. Things have changed. There may be some who know of the wardens, but not all will. And I'll pat him on the back and start walking onto the ship.
All right. So, if there's nothing further on the docks, Oren has made good introductions with the dock master and the ship's, bosun and the other cargo loading people that need to know how to put on mules and things, and they get your mule loaded up on the ship, and they set sail for Parrot Haven on the Shield Island, due south of Port Hope. crossing the Pearl Strait. Of course, in route, you've been asked, did you want to try to dive while they're making way, or did you want to get dropped off at Port Haven or Fairhaven and get a smaller boat, a little more of a row vessel or a skiff of your own?
Going to Fairhaven first, and then getting a boat to take us to where we need to dive for. Otherwise, the ship's just going to leave us there stranded in the ocean and take our mules with them.
Well, the captain was willing to sell you a row vessel like one of the row dinghies, and then if you made it back to Port Fairhaven, then it would give you your mule back in trade.
Just
Think of it like collateral.
right. Meal for boat.
Yeah, but the rowboat is worth way more. The rowboat's worth at least 50 gold.
Right. So you. Anyone?
So this rowboat, it would fit all of us.
Actually, it's only going to be big enough for about 4 people.
Right. So again, that's
So we need 2 rowboats.
I shouldn't, but I could let you have our second rowboat. But I would need some more money up front.
I want to cast a message and put a message in his head that tells him that we're such good people that he'll give it to us.
I'm not sure that's how the spell message works. That's more of a compulsion. Do you have the spell friend?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I would recommend reading the spell message. I believe that lets you speak to another person a message up to a certain distance.
That's what I'm saying. I want to speak to him in his head saying this. Maybe try to convince him and persuade him.
It's not so much a in the head sort of spell. It's more of an out loud spell that a person could hear it. It's an audio message that starts happening in the world.
Oh, I thought I understood it to be inclusive to
message
just that
if
person.
Somebody, it's only the target can hear the message. You whisper something and point a finger at somebody, and they can hear the message, but only they.
Okay. I mean, if that's how you want to play it, I can see them hearing your message.
Try to persuade it to let us have it for free.
It wouldn't really work like that. It would just be you speaking to them in the magical form. It's kind of creepy.
Oh, never mind then.
You know, where I come from, such a thing, we would play a game of chance with such a thing.
Where I'm from, I need money to account for this rowboat mission so my captain doesn't cut my balls off.
She could cut your balls off.
I won't cut his balls because he's doing us a favor. How about this? I'm gonna pull out my pearl of power and hand it and be like, "This will be our collateral. This is a magical pearl. It's worth a lot of money. And when you get your ship back, I get my pearl back."
I mean, yes, my lady. Obviously, you're one of the honored of the Platinum Order. Anything? Yes, absolutely. My name is Harold. I'll see you when you make it to shore.
I would like it.
And I'll personally be responsible for your mule also.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and use perception to see if he's being honest.
The skill you want is insight.
And
Is it insight?
I'm the one feeling.
Yep.
I'd also like to roll insight on that.
Everybody is welcome to roll insight. It's like your truth sense.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Wow. Okay.
I got a 16.
14.
13?
Yeah, no. All of you get a sense that he's being honest, and those of you who got the 20s, you're absolutely certain of it. You see that gleam in his eye, Jordan. You recognize, or excuse me, Flay. Flay, you recognize immediately that he is an experience. He really, really wants to do good by you.
All right.
I lean to Flay, and this man is honest. He intends to keep his deal.
I can see the touch of the Platinum Lord in his eyes.
And I say something. And I tell him he takes 2 Bartholomew's every 5 hours. He's due soon, so get a bucket and a mop ready.
I am a lord.
All right, here's the per- There you go, take it.
So he helps a lot of you get onto the rowboats and split the group. On which boat? There's 2 rowboats. Who's going on which boat?
I'll go with Flay.
I'll go with Orin.
I'm going to go with Orin.
I'll go with Bartholomew.
Okay.
Hold on, let me make some quick notes here. So I've Flay, who's with you?
Bartholomew Bell.
All right, and so the second boat, that gives us Orin and Keelrick and Adcock. Okay, cool. Two of you are going to be on the oars. I would like the 2 of you who are on the oars to Constitution.
I'll take one.
Okay.
And I'll
This
use.
This is a Constitution saving throw, to be clear.
I can't. Guidance then.
Okay. Plus my proficiency, so it's a 20.
Nice.
12.
12?
I have 14.
14? Was it Uvel or Bartholomew who was on the other oar?
I'm on the same boat as Bartholomew.
Right. So one of you needs to take the
I'll
second
take
oar.
the second oar.
Good man.
Art's not speaking up.
I mean, look at me.
Do I have to add anything?
It's the Constitution save.
Dirty 20 then.
Okay. So it's a it's a rough sea. The weather's blowing in. There's pitching waves. The sailboats. Being on the sailboat's one thing, but now you're in the rowboat and you're at the mercy of the ocean. And so you're having to heave those oars to kind of get in line with where you want to go and learn how to work in tandem with the other person. All of you do well in that you don't get exhausted, and you seem to learn to navigate yourself, your rowboat to where you want to be. And now we're over the Pearl Channels. You probably have about half a day's light left. Maybe a little more than half a day. So if you're gonna get any diving done, this seems to be an ideal time.
Okay. My pass is how deep it is, how far down it is from experience the ordeal myself.
Yeah, you know that there's these channels here that range between 10, 20, 30, and deep and further, but you probably only have to dive in the first 10, 20 feet. There's like shells, you know? So you guys are diving kind of like along a shelf.
Great. Okay, yeah. Well, that's not everyone going out.
All right.
Because obviously someone needs to
I'll take a swim.
the boat. Yeah. We'll go at a time, and 2 people on the oars to keep the boats in the right area. So, who's going first?
I'll go. I take off my plate wheel and I put it down and I dive into the water and immediately surface and complain about how cold it is. You did not tell me that this water would be freezing. Why would you do that? Just calories. Warm the water.
And it's the tropics and it's still freezing. It's weird.
We've never swum the ocean before.
I expect my water to be, like enjoyable. All right, I'll dive down, see what I can find.
All right, so Bartholomew, go ahead and give me an athletics.
Oh crap! Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I have is 0.
Oh no.
15 ain't bad. 15 ain't bad. We'll take it.
So what did you say, Matt?
What?
15.
15. So, the 15, you are able to find and a whole just smattering of what's known as iron clams. They have the pearls in them, and you want them, and so you're gonna have to like pry them out. Did you bring yourself a dagger?
No, I do not have a dagger.
Here.
So you might be able to wrench a clam off the rock with your bare hands to get in the pearl later, if there's even a pearl in it. So you're gonna want to do a strength check.
All right.
So go ahead and this is basically a strength save.
Still the D20 though, right?
Yeah.
That would be a 6.
You're tugging on this clam and you can't get it off the rock, and you're running out of air and you got to get back to the top. So you surface with nothing in your hand.
I'm gonna be.
Hold on.
I need a 9.
Boat. We have another boat. So Oren, Kaelrix, and Adcock. Who's diving?
No. I don't know if Adcock's in any condition.
I won't be going in the water.
I will do it. I have a dagger.
Oren's like, I'm a swimmer. I'm a sailor.
Here, then, if Oren wants to go, he can take my dagger down with him. I'll give him my dagger.
I think he has his own, but he'll borrow yours just to say, here, hold mine, just in case I don't have a sheet from me. Then he dives in the water. I'm going to roll for him to see how well he does his athletics. I'm satisfied that that's good. He probably saw his friend go just moments before him, kind of follows down right where Bartholomew's at. So you're kind of swimming adjacent to each other. And he he sees Bartholomew struggling and tugging with his bare hand, but he doesn't have time to mess around. He does his own thing. I'm going to say that he is moderately successful. And yeah, he's able to harvest 2 pearls while he's down there.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Does anyone have a knife? I need a blade.
But real quick, Bartholomew, would you roll perception?
Oh no.
Oh, I'm perceiving something. Perception. That's a 21.
So when you were down there, you were obviously looking around to see where, getting your geography, where are all the clams at, how do I get it, orientation. You're pretty sure that you've seen creatures down there that look like eels that were in the vicinity. And as you were rising to get your breath of air, you're pretty sure that you see one moving into the direction where you just were, as you're having to go up and get the air in your breath. Orin breaks through the surface next to you within seconds of you coming out of the water. He's like, I think you had to come back up. I got a couple of them. Did you not bring your knife with you? He's treading water.
There's something in the water. Some creature.
He's like, I'm sure there is. Didn't you bring a knife with you?
No, somebody give me a knife.
Okay.
I'll turn over one of mine.
All right. So it's about that time that you get attacked. And I would have us roll initiative, but rather I'm going to push us into our intermission just a couple minutes early because it's the perfect time for it. And we'll roll initiative when we come back from our intermission, which will be about a 10-minute break from when we start. But before we walk away from the table, is there anything y'all have questions about before we commence with battle?
I'm pretty set.
I'm ready to go.
Got my crossbows ready. We're good.
All right. Well, my clock tells me that we're at 8:38, so I'll see you all back here in about 10 minutes. Sound about good?
Sounds good. I'll go ahead and.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Nathan, can you hear me? Damn.
And we're back.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you read in chat.
I can hear you.
Okay, so I was reviewing the stream VOD on YouTube, and the audio drone isn't on YouTube, but you can see that both Jordan and Nathan are lagging, and their audio bitrate is like it's choppy. So I don't know if they're not on Wi-Fi, but if they're not on Wi-Fi, maybe that will alleviate some of the problem. Or maybe it is better to just be on raw cell signal if they are on the Wi-Fi. I can't say for certain, but that's what it is.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, we'll ask him when we get back. It's all part of the process.
Oh, you expected the first thing of the thing to work right? No, that's not real. But yeah, no, like all of our audio and the drone that we're hearing is not audible on the YouTube stream. But it's really clear. Like they'll be speaking clearly, and then it'll go and it'll bit right out.
Ah,
And because we're all in the closed chat, we don't get the loss of audio. We just get the weird feedback.
hmm.
But I'll tell you, on my end, it is really, really loud.
Yeah, it's borderline driving me insane over here.
Yeah.
Squeak?
I don't know if I think Nathan might have another computer up in the room that he's in. I mean, I know Jordan doesn't have one in the garage. But it's potential using a hardline connection and his webcam and his Yeti mic might alleviate his issues in the future. Or a headset, either way. But yeah, it's definitely our mics are feedbacking through the cell signal or through the feed.
Okay. Well, we knew there would be some technical issues.
I mean, thankfully though, like as far as the actual stream itself and the actual audio quality of the stream itself, it's not super intrusive, but you can definitely tell that both of those are lagging. But everything else.
Can you see me?
Nathan, is your cell phone on the Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Do me a favor. Can you try dropping off of the Wi-Fi and just going to raw cell signal, just out of sheer curiosity? I don't know how good your cell signal is at the house, but I was just going over some of the technical things because I don't know if you're hearing the same drone feedback we are. But on like I was explaining to them, on the YouTube feed, you and Jordan on the Wi-Fi are both lagging out on the YouTube stream, but not in here, so we're just getting feedback. But I don't know if that'll solve the problem. It could also be feedback from being on speaker on a phone, and your condenser mic is picking up all of our voices and then refeeding them back in, because it's only when anybody talks that it's audible. But considering that talking is the main format,
Is that helping you at all?
unsure yet.
No. I have data, and now I'm on the data.
On the data. I don't know. Maybe it'll do a thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly. Like I said, I noticed that when I rewatched the footage on YouTube, that you guys are both glitching out a little bit.
Well, there's definitely some audio on this one. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think honestly it's just it's the speakerphone feedback. I think that's a lot of it, and I don't know how to mitigate that without having like a headset plugged into the phone. Because you could technically take your Arctis ones, and you can take the dongle and plug it into the USB, and it'll straight feed it into the Arctis, and then you won't have any feedback on your end.
Downside is my power would die. I have it plugged in right now, so it won't die.
Well, again, session 1, growing pains, but I
Yes,
think
sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Next time I have Bluetooth things I can put in my ears, but they're dead right now. I have to charge them.
Yeah, if we can avoid using speaker to avoid the feedback, because it's anytime anybody talks, it's basically doubling, and then it's doubling again because you're both on speaker. So it's like,
All right, so just get headsets for next time.
Yep.
Okay. In the meantime,
All right. So
all about to die, right?
we're back, and we are happy.
Yes.
Yep, doing good.
Well, by happy, I mean I'm the DM, so I smile when things are going weird. So we find ourselves on the seas just south of Fort Hope, riding on the waves as an oncoming storm blows in to the area. Two of you are diving, looking for pearls. Orin has managed to grab a couple of these heavy mercurial orbs that are super heavy but really dense and small. Who is holding on to those in the meantime as he's serviced to the boat and given them to you all?
I will
We
take it.
and putting them directly into the lead line box.
You're not on Orin's boat. He would have been going to Keelricks or Adcock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take them and put them in the box.
All right, so one of the boxes is with Keelricks, one of the boxes is with Splay.
And one is
I think Bartholomew kept the box for himself.
right.
Or was it only 2 boxes?
We only went 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's only...
Yeah, there wasn't enough. Got it. Okay. All right. So let's roll that initiative, please. And then I'm going to go down through the order like I did before. That way I can kind of give me a moment to track it and write it.
9
So-
for Bartholomew.
So I'm just going to call out. That way I can get a moment to get everybody's number. So is there anybody that got over 20? All right. One of those days. Well, good for you all. I did. Oh, wait. Spoiler. All right.
Oh, bye, Nathan. DM Carla.
I think you said you did over 20.
Yeah, the DM got DC'd. I think he dropped off because of the signal. I asked him to go on cell signal to see if he could clear up some of the audio, and then I realized that that's not the problem. So he probably needs to come back on cell.
All right.
Or on Wi-Fi.
Sorry, all that I dropped there for a moment. So as was going over initiative, I've got the first one there. But anybody get between 15 and 20?
I got a 14.
So nobody between 15 and 20? Okay. So I've got 14 for Kelrix. Is there anybody else?
I have a 9.
Mine as
So
well.
you said 9?
9.
Somebody tied you?
Did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so you guys want to roll off until you get tired?
Yep.
Can you beat a 7?
I can't beat 7. You do not add your number in this roll, by the way. Straight roll.
Straight roll.
So
All right, so
I'm 9. I got the higher 9.
yep.
And I'm an 11.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
What did you get, CJ?
And CJ, what'd you get, lad?
You're muted.
On mute.
21.
21.
You and I have to roll off to see who goes first.
18.
All right, you're second.
Oh boy. I have a feeling this is going to go bad for me.
Yeah, you're naked and in the water.
I like that part. So, sorry, I'm gonna locate here. Boom.
Yeah, and most of my spells have a vocal component. This is
Yeah.
rough.
Might have been a mistake to have you be the one in the water.
What
The thing
spells can
you
you
learn-
cast? Glove, I'm drowning.
So with that, my little friends are gonna do the thing. Hear like almost a shrieking noise as they get close to you. Kind of a noise. And they're nipping at your heels there. They've got in the water Bartholomew and Orin. Bartholomew, you got one, two in fact, right at your feet, and does a 22 hit you? I don't know. Oh, did we lose him?
Who?
Brian.
I can hear you. I can hear some of what you're saying. What happened?
Oh, so the eels are attacking you, and one bites your foot. 22 to hit. I assume that hit.
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
Okay. So damage wise, let me roll here. I've got 1d4 from its chomper, and 1d6 from its zapper.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. How much damage did I take?
You take 4 piercing and 1 electric damage. 5 damage.
All right.
All right. His friend also tries to attack you. How does the 17 fare?
That hits.
One piercing and 4 electric damage is another 5.
God damn.
So you got bit and shocked twice. All right, with that, Yubel, you see your friend scrambling with eels swimming about his feet, screaming in pain.
Can I reach him?
Yubel, you are in the boat. He's closest to you. Yeah, so I think you might be able to.
All right, I reach for his arm, or his like hand. To try and pull him to the boat, and we can get him into the boat.
All right, so your action is to get your friend out of the water into the boat.
Yep.
I assume, Bartholomew, Cuthbert, you're not going to argue with that?
I mean, I don't want to fight against him. I'm just flailing a lot.
No, I know. I'm just saying, if he's trying to help you out of the water, are you going to resist?
No.
Okay. So with that simple roll, give me roll like you're rolling an attack, but it's more of a grapple check.
16.
Okay. And you can add athletics to that.
So that would be a 19.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Beast. You reach in the water and grab your friend, your newfound friend, Bartholomew, hoisting him, saving him from the maws of these creatures, setting him in the boat. Did you want to do anything else on your turn? You have, movement technically, bonus action.
Yeah, move to the back of the boat.
He can dive in like a badass. I mean, whatever he wants to do.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 1 on Bartholomew.
Well, you've already used your action.
Oh. Well, then I will just kind of keep an eye on him till my next turn.
Okay. So you're going to hang tight in the boat and just wait for your next turn? Got it. After Uvel is Kaelrix, followed by Adcock. So Kaelrix, what would you like to do? You're in the boat there.
Is Orin still in the water?
Orin is definitely still in the water. At least he has a knife.
Okay. How many of these creatures are there?
Give me perception.
Well, actually, wait. Hang on. Let me check my thing. Make sure. Perception 14.
14. With a 14, you see the strange glowing eyes of these eels as if they're attacking Sir Bartholomew. But you're not sure you see more than a pair of them. There must be there's at least one or two. There's probably two creatures. You think there's two creatures?
Okay. Wonder how effective crossbows are against something in the water. Feels like they wouldn't be very effective.
Give me an intelligence save.
21.
You are aware that crossbows are very effective at shooting things in water because you yourself are not in water. So just treat it like if it's within range, you can shoot at it.
All right, let's go ahead and use the crossbows. They're in.
I would say probably though, you know how there's like an outside limit to crossbows. There's probably no limit beyond the normal range. Anyway, resistance of water and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to make it click. That's one of my infusions. A repeating shot.
Oh yeah. So you have a magic crossbow.
Yes, and it is basically as infinite ammo.
Right. I love it.
All right. So, what am I rolling for that?
You roll a d20 and add your chance to hit. I believe that's dexterity plus proficiency for you.
So dexterity, so that's 17, 19.
Yeah, 19 totally impales its creature with a quarrel.
Okay.
It cuts through the water and does whatever damage you tell me it does.
That is is. Okay. Sorry. My thing
All right.
froze.
That's
It is
part of the nerding.
1d8 plus. It's 1d8, so.
Plus dexterity.
Oh, plus dexterity. So let me. My dexterity. So 1d8 plus 2. That is
Yep.
a 7.
You said 7?
Yeah, because I rolled a 5 plus my 2 dexterity.
Nice. So I've got -7 on the first one. So your coral cuts through the water. Is there like a color to the magic infusion, or is there like a light or anything that affects your arrows?
It's a light blue, kind of almost like a flame.
Right. You kind of have like like cool blue graphics for your arrows. Love it.
Basically, lets me target. Have a lock-in target.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's like range finding and target setting. I love it. So
Okay.
this arrow shoots through the water, and you hit this thing for 7 points.
Okay, and then I still have I probably can't heal Bartholomew from here because I'm not in his boat.
What spell?
I'm looking. Because I have Cure Wounds.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell, and he's not in your boat.
And Shield of Faith is also a touch. Yeah, all my healing's touch based. So, I have Mending as a cantrip and Guidance, but can I give? Oh, no, I don't want to. No, that won't work. I think I just need to sit still until I can get over to be near him to heal him.
All right. So we'll move on to Warden Adcock.
All right. Let me go ahead and see if I can perceive anything more than anyone else has.
Is that nice? Does that work for you guys?
What's that? Oh, there you go. It's so let's see. I strain to see if there are anything more than what we've already seen, and my perception is going to be a 22.
I would, if you're gonna strain to see, like, are you talking about like in a quick action sort of sense, or like use your action to like study the waters?
That
Use investigation.
investigation instead of. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's see. That's even more. That is a 24.
24. Nice. Yeah,
Wait,
you.
wait.
That,
8 and 5. Sorry. 23.
all right, still a very good roll. With that, you spot the 2 eels that were attacking your friend quite readily, moving towards Thorin. And you instinctively are aware from the yells and what was happening that your friend's been. I mean, he was bleeding bad. Like he took a couple of good chomps, and they were flashing like electrical damage on him. In those flashes, you could see that there was another 2 eels coming from below, either because of the yelling, the lightning, or the blood. You're not sure, but there's definitely 2 more coming from the depths.
Okay. And how far out is Orin from me? I'm in the same boat as Kaelrix.
Yeah, you share a boat with Kaelrix, and so Orin is within arm's reach of you. He's part of your crew.
Can I know I use my action to do the search. Can I still grab hold of him with a...
As a bonus action, I would say you might be able to lend him a hand if you want to grab it.
Like, at least have hold of him?
Or, like, make yourself, like, at ready, like, throwing your arm over the side, you know, if he wants to grab it.
Yeah.
And, like, bracing yourself should he want to, like, use you as a thing.
Yeah, that.
You're like, Oren, grab hold!
That is precisely correct.
And maybe tell them about the thing you saw?
Well, I hadn't gotten there yet, but yes.
Well, I'm just moving things along.
Gotcha. So I brace myself against the boat, extend my arm, and then to the rest of the boaters and companions, 2 more come from the depths.
All right. So with that, I think Warden Adcock is done, and Sir Bartholomew, you've been heaved out of the water by your friend Uvel. You are gaping from your foot wounds being chomped on, and your thigh being ravaged by a second eagle. You still feel the tingles from the electrical damage running up and down your body. I believe with the 10 damage you've taken, that's pretty substantial for you. Am I wrong?
No, you are not wrong.
So typically, when a player takes more than half of their damage in a single turn, I have them roll what I call shock. So I'm going to have you roll that now because you're finally trying to stand on your feet and you're suffering grievous wounds. I think your hit points are, 17?
19.
Right. So that was just at the over half mark. Would you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? With that, you feel like a nausea coursing through your body, but you stand firm on the rowboat, ready to do whatever needs to be done.
Can I see either of the eels clearly?
At a glance, it's a perception roll.
Alright, well, I guess I should do the perception roll then. Hell yeah. 22! Alright, so I'm sure I can see them. So I'm going to cast...
You were yanked out of the water abruptly, so for a moment you kind of had a little disorienting, right? You're a little disoriented, I should say. So then you quickly look in the water and you see them swirling about to probably try to attack Oren. And I mean, it's happening so fast. It's all within 6 seconds.
Alright, so I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt. Range 120, 46 radiant damage, and advantage for attacks made on target before my next turn.
Nice. So you roll to attack that, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling to attack right now.
Yep.
So that attack is not going to be successful. I rolled a 2.
Ooh, yuck. Yeah, that's not fun.
That's a bummer.
This is where if you have an inspiration dice in your pocket, you can throw that to give yourself advantage.
Yeah, I guess I will use the inspiration dice. Good call. So how does that work?
Inspiration is something that you have in your pocket for it's like a lucky throw from you earning it earlier in the game at some point. Now you can either give it to a friend or use it for yourself. Give yourself advantage, give your enemy disadvantage. So right now you're giving yourself advantage on the throw. You have to use it before you learn. You have to use it before you learn the effect.
All right, so I can basically reroll.
Yeah, you rolled 2 dice, but you've already rolled the first one. So yeah, just roll one more time.
$12.
And the idea is that you get to keep whichever dice has the better roll. In this case, it's 12.
Is 12 good enough?
To hit?
Yeah.
You know what? It's just good enough to hit.
So that's 16 damage. 16 radiant damage.
16?
With 4d6.
All right. Yeah, no, with that, do me a favor. Roll me a dice and tell me if it's evens or odds.
Roll what?
Roll a dice, and any die, one die, and tell me evens or odds.
Odd.
So you happen to shoot the one that already had been shot by an arrow, and you do crazy damage to it. You said 20-something?
I did 16.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, when you're 16, it's over 20 damage. So it got cooked. Light comes from the heavens, splashing into the water, and your divine energy irradiates this thing, and it's cooked eel.
And then I can still speak.
Oh yeah, you can always do a free action, 6 to 10 words, some short phrase.
Calyrex, boil them alive.
Get everybody out of the water.
I can't.
I know.
I'm giving ideas, man.
Okay. Well, I'm ready with you.
Okay, so you've done your attack. Are you going to do any movement or anything else? Are you good?
No, at that point, I'm going to pass the turn to Flay.
All right, Flay's up, followed by Oren. Flay, what would you like to do?
I will use Toll the Dead on the one that was attacking Bartholomew, the one that's in front of our boat.
All right, roll it. Or do I roll to defend?
Roll to a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right, how about a 9?
That is negative. So it's a D8 because it has not taken damage yet.
Nope.
And that'll be 5 damage to it.
5, got you.
And then I will use a healing word on Bartholomew. And he will take
That's a bonus action spell, correct?
bonus action, and Toll the Dead was a cantrip.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 cantrip and 1 spell, that's totally good. 1 is a full action, and 1 is a bonus action. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Bartholomew, you get 7 hit points back.
7 back for Bartholomew.
You're welcome.
So how does your healing word look since this is the first time you've cast it? I'd love to hear how it looks like. I mean, describe the whole thing. That was pretty epic. I mean, Toll the Dead, healing word, you were ready. Bam! Bam!
I waited. You got to know what you're doing at the end of the line, you know? Toll the Dead. I'll be like,
Isn't it like sonic or thunder damage? Something like a noise?
it's necrotic damage, actually.
Oh, necrotic. Okay.
Yeah, it's the of a bell. That itself, I wouldn't say there's a visual to that that's told in itself, but it's a sharp ringing that everyone can hear around us.
Sure.
Follow the healing word, which is going to be like a violet and white light that will shoot towards him and start healing him. It looks almost like fire, like a dragon's breath.
Interesting. Fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel all infuriated. Okay.
And Oren, you're done then, right? Oren is a proficient swimmer and has a knife in hand. And he goes to attack one of the creatures, one that's still he told the dead on. Oh yeah, I got an 18 plus numbers. I know he hits. Without even looking. Daggers are a D4 plus dexterity or strength. In this case, I believe that dexterity is the better number. All right, 6 points of piercing. Okay. And that brings us to the top of the round. The eels are attacking. They are swarming our friend Oren in the water.
I get skipped.
Oh, he's got bit. Okay, that's for some damages. Ah, he screams some more. He got bit again. The bites and the flashes are happening. Oh, geez. 7, 8, 9. Oh, no. Oh, no, he got bit again. No, not Oren.
How many of them are there now? I thought there were only 3 now.
That was the third one. If he got attacked by all 3 of them, attacked his feet, and they all bit him, and they all drew blood and flashes of lightning. He's like, oh, and blur, 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 blur. Okay. So, you bet. What you want to do?
On mute.
I think you might be muted again.
I'm going to heal Bartholomew like I said I was going to do.
Okay. So you turn to your friend and you lay on hands.
And what D is that? What D roll is that? A D6?
I'm sorry for your spell.
What spell are you casting?
Cure wounds.
Okay.
It's 2d8.
2d8.
I just happen to know that I have that on.
There's 1. There's 2.
So it's takes your full action. It's a touch spell. It's verbal and somatic. And the creature gets 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
What's my spellcasting ability modifier?
Oh.
Which is what again?
I believe it's wisdom.
Yeah, if you're casting,
I write that down?
it's 1d8 plus wisdom. Whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Okay.
My
So
bad.
he gets, well, I don't have any points for wisdom, so that's a big fat goose egg. But I still heal him for 7 points.
Well, actually, you heal me for 3.
For what?
Well, I can only go up to 19. So
Overhealing.
And it's it is what it is. You saw that you got healed by the healing word, and now you're hands-on and healed the rest of the way.
I feel great right now. That's all I know. Like, I'm just feeling this go feeling really good.
You're full of a lot of dopamines right now. The midichlorians are feeling great.
You are one with the force.
So with that, Yuvel, are you doing any other actions or bonuses?
How many eels are still messing around chasing Orin?
I'll let you have a perception throw.
Perception is +5, so 17.
There's at least a couple of them down there.
Cool. I'm going to kind of slowly slide into the water.
Okay.
And begin my swim underwater towards them.
You can slowly, like, are you trying to sneak up on the eels?
I love this. I love the idea of just watching and trying to sneak up on me.
Yes.
I'm just curious if that's what you're trying to do.
Well, no, actually, I'll jump in. I'll just jump in with my dagger in my mouth, hoping that I make enough commotion for them to swim my way.
All right, for sure. Jump in, dagger in your mouth. Would you do me a favor and give me a athletics check?
Athletics check. That's a +3. So that'll be a 14.
Okay. So you're able to jump in and swim at full speed, essentially, and you're right there in it with your friend. You're from the next door boat, but now you're kind of jumping over to help your buddy Orin at the first. I would call you the first boat, and then the second boat, just for clarity, just for 1 and 2. Okay. So you jumped over to the second boat and next to them, like help Orin out as your action. So that's your turn. Cuckoo. Then we've got Keelrix and Adcock. Keelrix, what would you like to do?
Muted.
Oh yeah. Was it me?
Nope.
Keelrix has got to undo the mute.
Are the eels still near me?
The eels have been pretty much murdering Orin, and give me a perception check.
$16.
You're decidedly aware that he was being attacked by at least 2, if not more, eels, and he seems to be not flowing about but sinking.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is Orin near the boat?
Yuvel has gotten closer to you, but Orin is sinking below the boat. He's like, he was above water, but he's gone below the tide.
Okay, I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna use my action to pull him up.
You're gonna have to see if you can catch him.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna be a dexterity check.
Okay. That is a 14.
With that, you manage to drop the oar, grab the side, jump over. Matter of fact, you have to jump in, grab him, and then give 2 strokes and grab the boat. Like, you have to get in the water to save him from sinking, because he's under the water. You're over to the side, but you grab him, and then you grab the side of the boat with your arm. And so you're now in the water holding Orin from sinking further.
Okay. I I don't think I can cast any attacks right now. I guess no, I can't cast that as a. And Orin's got my dagger, so I'll just take that back from him so I can try to fight them off.
That's not a thing. It's not his hand. It's staked to the black.
Ah. Okay.
He's like dead weight. He's taking all of your energy. Matter of fact, if you're gonna stay here holding him, it's either you're gonna have to do something, either get in the boat or just hang on to him. Either way, it's gonna take some kind of athletic save. You just need to tell me which way you want to go.
Let's get in the boat.
You want to try to get in the boat and then bring Owen with you. All right,
Yep.
give me athletics.
Let me see what my athletics on my sheet is.
Or are you just trying to like heave him over and you're staying in the water?
I got a 23, nat 20 with 3 athletics.
Oh yeah. Whoa. I think that's the first 20 of the game, isn't it?
Yep.
Natural.
Natural 20. I've heard some dirty 20s along the way.
I read a net. Well, I guess that was pre-game, so yeah.
Yeah, that was for other stuff.
That was for your bad dragon research.
Oh, here it is, full circle. All right, so with that, you get him back in the boat and you save him from the deep.
Okay. I think that's it for my turn because I don't think I have anything else left.
Okay. No, you got your bonus action technically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. So with that, we're gonna move on then. We're Adcock and then Bartholomew.
Wait, I'm just trying to clarify. Kelrix did get Orin out of the water?
Yeah, Kilrick heaved himself, and he was able to throw his leg back over the edge, bring Orin in the water like a miraculous feat, and then pull himself and Orin out of the black. Like, it was really something to be seen.
Okay. That changes my move.
Let's get Yuval out of the water. That way I can thunder blast these fuckers.
So with that, that brings us to, like I said, we're done with Kilrick, so Warden Adcock, and then Bartholomew.
Yep. Let's see. I am going to go ahead and casually point a finger at one of the eels and cast a chromatic orb at it.
Right.
And we are going to plus 5, so that's 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, you hit it.
All right, and then it's frost damage because I choose frost. And then that is D8s. 1, 2, 3. That thing takes 20 frost damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this warden starts moving his glaive in like a
No, you
mandala.
don't know about that yet.
What's that?
I don't have that out. I just.
Why are you casting magic then?
Does it require foci for that? I don't think it does. It says visual somatic.
Oh yeah, unless you only need your focus as material.
It's not a real game until we get rules later.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. Visual somatic, and okay, I assume M is a material. So then instead of pointing at it, a glaive summons from the ether into my hand. I focus energy to the point of it and aim that at the thing, and then it explodes in ice.
Yeah, you did. At the real glaive in hand. All right, that was pretty sick.
2 down, 2 to go.
Well, give me a moment on that. Bartholomew, what do you want to do?
I am
What do you need to
going.
know?
I'm going to cast Channel Divinities, Divine Spark. Or excuse me, I'm going to cast Divine Spark using my Channel Divinity on Orin. It's a 30-foot range.
Okay.
For 1d8 plus Wisdom mod. So, there you go. So 6.
6 health.
Yep, to give him back 6 health.
That's great. With that, he sputters water out his nose, and now he's not running, and he starts breathing, and he seems like he's conscious.
Go ahead, Flay.
That was awesome.
So there's 2 creatures left. I can see. Can I see any more coming up?
I'm not sure that you've really been paying attention to them, other than, I mean, you did hold it in on that one.
Yeah, because it was right there.
Yep. Things have changed a bit. Give me a perception.
Not one. No, I don't. I see the 2 that are already
There's
there.
a lot of blood and kicking, and Yubel jumping in, and Kaelrix jumping in. It's been a lot. Flashes of light and exploding heels.
Do I even know there's any more at all, or do I?
You said you rolled a 1 on perception?
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. I mean, you're pretty sure there's none.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there's none. Okay, well, I'm going to say, I didn't say turn, but I meant to, but I'm saying it now. I totally forgot about the Iron Eels, guys. I'm sorry. And then I will use a key point to do patient defense, just in case.
Orin is still sitting in the boat, like, did I drop the 2 I got? He's kind of confused as he just awoken, and he was pretty well battered. He only has a few hit points that was just bequeathed to him by Bartholomew. He's like, I don't want to go back in the water, guys. And so with that, this turns over. All right, so Keel's turn. Nothing seems to happen that you're aware of. Yubel, you're in the water. Nothing assaulted you. You're just treading water.
What was that?
I said nothing assaulted you. You're currently treading water near Orin, Kaelrix, and Adcock's boat.
Okay. Am I close enough to attack anything?
There's been a lot of action. Give me that perception roll.
Perception is 18.
18, awesome. And just to be clear, the reason I'm having you do a lot of perception is because you're right there in the air and the water, trying to see down this murky water, and there's gray skies and
I get it.
And so I just want to make sure. Normally I wouldn't have you guys roll so much perception, but it's a really hard to see space. And with that, you do see the eels, bits and pieces of them floating about. but they seem to be in retreat. One of them, that was Hale, is definitely like taking off, and he's kind of snapping at the one that's hurt. Like there's like one chasing a hurt one.
They're doing what?
There's like one heel that looks healthy chasing what looks to be a wounded heel.
Am I close enough to it?
Oh, they're going back to the deep. They're moving away.
Oh, okay. Then I'll swim back to my boat and get back in my boat.
For sure. Give me that athletics.
14.
Yeah, for sure. Now with that, you're able to get to your boat and get back in. I would say the encounter is effectively over unless you guys want to go chasing eels down in the dark water.
I think we're good.
Thanks. All right, so I guess we're gonna head back to Parrot Haven to get to the mule and to take lodging for the night.
No. Flay, you've already done this. Were those eels here when you did this?
Yeah, but I did that like 10 years ago. It's been a long time. I may have forgotten about them.
Okay. Well, now that you're remembering a little more clearly, how did you get past the eels last time?
They're attracted to metal and iron. As long as we don't bring iron down there, we're fine. In fact, I brought them down last time, and what we did was we encountered the same thing. We had to fight them as well. So once we fought them off, one of us went down and got a shell and brought it up. We broke the shell in half and used the broken parts of the shell to open the other ones down below.
Okay. I will dive back down. If someone wants to come with me and help me without any metal in the water this time.
Yeah. Since it is an ordeal, Orin has already got pearls. You each have to retrieve at least one, but any additional pearls, we can, anyone can get.
Yeah.
So I will back down and help get a shell for everyone to open the other shells with. And then we can, once you each get your own shell, I can help get additional. Once you each get your own pearl, I will help you get the extra ones that we want to get. So I'll go down with you again right now to get each one of you something to, unless any of you have something to open these clams with.
Got a dagger, but it's metal.
They are called iron eels. They are attracted to the iron in our blades.
Let's see here.
Like
I
I said,
begrudgingly strip naked and dive in.
I'm gonna look and see if I see any like an eel's tooth that got blown up earlier that I could maybe use as a sharp tool.
grab them.
All right, so with that, guys, we are at a spot where we're going to have to hold our story. It's a great place because there's a lot of dynamic action happening. We're on the sea, literally on two rowboats in the middle of the Pearl Strait, diving for lodestone pearls, only having achieved two of the goal of many. Having spent many spells and endured a near death already, you choose to keep diving. With that, we will hold the episode until we get together next time. We're going to do what we call a recap and kind of talk about what we've done and award some experience, etc., etc.
All right.
So, the first thing I'd love to say is thank you all for participating. I know there's been a lot of learning here in session 1. We are going to have to work on our technicals, obviously, and we definitely have a good storyline. I think you guys are a very solid crew for learning each other's strengths and weaknesses. For that, I think you did quite well. I'm going to award everybody a point. Don't worry about writing it down and necessarily right now. I'm going to track them right now as I'm talking to you because we're going to do some voting for points. So the first one is I know everyone gets 1 today for really throwing in and doing their best. I appreciate participation. I don't believe in participation trophies per se, but you do need to gain experience through participation, literally in role play. So I really like to award that, taking the time to learn and grow. So thank you all for being here. The second point, we're going to have you guys vote amongst each other. I would like for you to think about a scene or a role play in character that you've heard or witnessed today that wasn't yourself. We're going to vote for who might have been the best role player or been the most impactful to the game through role play and staying in character, or just those kinds of things. So we'll open the discussion with some of my veterans who've done this with me before. I'm going to start with Mr. Colin Short. Thank you for showing up today. You've done this with me 1,000 times. Would you like to share me your favorite role play?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give it a whirl. So what I appreciate is the dynamic between both Bartholomew and Kaelrix, and the fact that Bartholomew kind of effectively took charge and funded the adventure from his, I don't know, rich parentage.
Yeah. My family got money.
Yeah, so sometimes it pays to get raised by a silver spoon. But I thought that taking charge, making sure that we had some way to get stuff done, making sure that we had the coin to be able to do that, and then interacting with the salesman to be able to achieve that goal, that was a solid bit of it.
Nice. Thank you. That's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. So there's probably, even if you've got several scenes or somebody steals your idea, I just love you to share it with everybody, maybe a favorite moment, regardless, because you never know what you're going to remind somebody of. So we play for several hours, So moving on to Jordan, since you've done this a lot, would you do the next one?
Mama Joe.
I agree with Colin. That's initial interaction between Krillix and that really caught my attention to role playing, and so I would have to. It's hard to pick between the two of them. So if
we're not voting right now. We're just talking about our favorite scene. We'll get to the vote in a moment. So
scene of them, bantering with each other or bantering, arguing, whatever you want to call it. They're both acting in character, so there's that. I just want to put it out there because of all the glitches with the hearing. It's kind of hard to role play like with voices and stuff, but I think that initial scene was very great.
Cool.
Agreed.
Well, thank you for that. All right, Mr. B. Ryan, you're on deck.
I know it might sound like something really simple, but actually just my character being pulled out of the water by Yuvel. I probably would have died. I could have easily died right there. I lost half my life really fast, and just I know it's a really simple thing, but the quick action of pulling me out of the water to me was that seemed like honest roleplay, because it wasn't like looking for some like crazy cool move to do. It was just like, oh my god, legitimately get my friend out of the water. And that
For
felt
sure,
real.
for sure. And arguably that might fall into our later vote that we have, because you're not familiar, but we will be doing tactics and strategy. But it definitely was in character. I like it that you all are helping each other out. So I won't disagree. Did you have any other favorite scenes or any other moments you might want to bring up, or do we go to the next?
I also, well, the other one, I really enjoyed the banter between Keldrix and Bartholomew myself. Specifically, there was a moment where Keldrix told, when he was speaking about like taking care of Keldrix Jr., he said that he takes 2 Bartholomews a day, as in he takes 2 shits a day, and like I almost busted out laughing for real. Like it was hard for me not to. It was hard for me to stay in character at that moment. So.
Well, in this case, it's you giving a shout out to Keldrix, which I appreciate. So that's exactly what we're looking for. All right. So moving on down the list, so everyone gets a chance to talk about the role play before we get pushed too far in our wrap up. Let's get Chris in there. What do you think, Chris?
You muted, Chris.
Muted.
I'm gonna go a different direction. I'm still targeting Bartholomew. I'm gonna go a different direction than of Colin and Mama Joe, and go. I was kind of surprised that Bartholomew was so eager to be the one to jump in, because he comes across as very condescending and very like selfish and very about himself. And while he did help the party, like I didn't think he would be the one to kind of jump in the water and go hunting after things, especially without a knife, because he professes to be so intelligent.
Well, that's a great point. I mean, when we're talking about role playing in character, you're kind of calling out that might have been out of his character, or maybe that is his character and you're just learning it. I'm not sure exactly myself, because we're all kind of learning how who Bartholomew is. So that's a good interesting moment. All right, so real quick, one around the room. Did I miss anybody? Think I got everybody? No, we got Evan. Evan.
Honestly, Flay's impact on the story, kind of like a guiding presence, and like, having gone through it, and like, kind of like guiding us through the town, I think really impacts, not on a macro level of the story, but also on a micro level in terms of like how we interact with the guild, how we interact with the townsfolk. I think it's very nuanced. And I really like it.
Thank you.
No, that's cool. And that's obviously that would help give you guys some driving force, I think, in the story. So I really appreciate you acknowledging that. But I don't think that Mama Joe was over heavy-handed in it either. I think it was very, very daftly done. Well, with that, let's go around the table and let's do a vote. Let's just I'll start with reverse initiative, because it's fun today. Oren can't vote today. You can get a vote. Oh, Oren, sorry, buddy. Flay, who do you want to vote for?
Bartholomew.
All right, we got one vote for the role play of Bartholomew. Bartholomew, who would you like to vote for?
I'm gonna be voting for Warden Adcock.
Adcock gets a vote for best roleplay today. There was some good stuff from him too, for sure. He definitely was trying to stay true to voice and direction.
I find it interesting though, because no one mentioned him.
That's all good.
I think because we're trying to figure out his character and like where it's going.
It is. It's a little bit, I think with Warden Adcock, it's a little bit harder because, with all of us, we had some kind of introduction. And this whole introduction is you don't get to know anything about me. So it is a lot of, like, every time that he talks, it's me, like, I'm just like, okay, who the heck are you?
Yeah.
I'm trying
well, I mean, that's not unlike real life, so it's pretty accurate. No, it's hardcore. So yeah, no, it's a fair vote. So Slay voted. With all of you, we had Brian's vote. Colin.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Bartholomew for this one. I definitely appreciated it. With an honorable mention to taking a Bartholomew being a new thing.
Let's go take part.
All right. And then Kilrick.
Or take a shirt.
Yeah, the part. Oh, the start. Short part. You're right.
And then Kilrick, you got a vote?
Bartholomew, unsung MVP. You know,
Nice.
funding things and making things happen in a different and out of character way. I think really spoke to maybe the true inner character and the other stuff being more of a guise to kind of mechanism for protection.
Oh boy, that was deep. Meta.
Wow.
The outer. Two different things. Yes.
Oh, you're
right.
getting your projection all over.
Now I'm gonna have to go to therapy.
All right.
Yeah.
We have still we're kind of behind the ball on this one, on the voting. So what do you got, Val?
I got Bartholomew.
All right. I mean, in an almost landslide vote, I've got 4 for Bartholomew. So role play today is going to be for good old BC. Bartholomew Cuthbert. Cuthbend, excuse me.
Thank
So
you.
if you're gonna win, I gotta say your name right, Sir Bartholomew Cuthbend III.
Esquire.
Exactly. So that was talking about how we employed our character. We had voice and all, and those technical things. So I appreciate you guys, trying to get to the spirit of what I'm doing here. I also like to vote on tactics. Again, if you can think of something somebody did skills-wise or tactic-wise, you thought was exemplary. The game is based on planning and plotting, attacking and spellcasting. So it would be remorse not to have a discussion. So let's go the other direction since we went what we did. Bell, aka CJ, what would you like to talk about as far as tactics today?
Ooh, I mean,
Try to keep it simple. Try to focus on one person. Your favorite moment.
who was it that dove down with the knife?
That was Oren.
Or Oren.
Yeah, I'd give it to Oren.
Okay. Tactics. Oren went to get the job done. He brought back 2 pearls.
It's true.
Got it. Cool. That's what I'm looking for. I love that. Kilrick. Got you. Play by Evan.
Probably Bartholomew not only killing one of the heals that I hit, but also healing Oren. I think was definitely sound strategy.
Yeah, no, love it. Thank you. That's a perfect call out for tactics. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Going on down the list here. Colin is Adcock.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to give it to Yuvel for allowing Oren to be pulled aboard by jumping in and aiding as a distraction. I think that was a wise decision to sacrifice his body for the sake of getting somebody unconscious out of the water. I mean, if you talk about specifically
That's what a good soldier does.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, everything's hosed, and you're going to do something to get your buddy out, and that's what allowed him to get out for Bartholomew to be able to cast the healing on him. I mean, otherwise he'd just be at the bottom. And arguably, Gilrix might have gotten eaten too. So that's a 2 for him.
No, that's some good shout outs. Okay, I love that. That's good stuff. All right, so you like the saving of a life. You really respect that. That's perspective. Okay, so after that we've got Brian. Brian is Bartholomew. What you like today?
Well, I already mentioned getting pulled out of the water by you, Val. I also got to give a shout out to Flay for stabilizing Bartholomew. Like, it's kind of this interesting thing. Like, Gordon was Alan was just mentioning how, like, if Yvel hadn't done this, then this couldn't have happened. And one of the things that you mentioned was me casting the spell to heal, or if I wouldn't have been healed and saved, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So it's like it was kind of cool to see how like one thing cascaded into the team effort. And so the two who were in my boat are who I gotta give it to.
No, I love that. Well, that's exactly what we're looking for in the D&D campaign. Honestly, everyone was aiding each other, and that's why I also love to do this recap, to give us a moment to like get above table for a moment in the proper context without interrupting combat. And so I really want to shout out that, as you guys were really good about not interrupting each other's turns, to let each other think about what they wanted to do and achieve on their actions, which is really awesome, because that's one of the unfortunate things that a lot of players have a hard time with sometimes. You're all veterans, so you know. So that was nice of you not to try to guide each other's game meta, so to speak. You let each other make your own mistakes, decisions, and it was really good. So I really liked that you saw that there was a lot of synergy there.
Yeah, you can expect that Ford will be asked exactly what every challenge is from this point going forward.
And then, of course, after that, we've got What You Think Go On Play, played by Mama Joe.
I was going to give Uvel and Keelix, sorry, for
Killer Rick said he's got an accent on it.
Both of you into the water and saved someone from the water, which is great. Uvel, you specifically pulled someone out and then jumped into the water, which is more interesting. So I'm gonna, if I'm giving my point, it's gonna be to Uvel.
You're muted.
Oh, yep, you muted yourself.
I did, in fact, mute myself. So I think that everyone did a really good job on the roleplay. I mean, the tactics discussion. Let's have a quick vote. Let's start with Colin.
Yeah, still Uvel.
You're gonna give Uvel the vote. Check. Well, if that would everybody vote, then I mean it's just Uvel. We're just calling it that. So, so for expedition's sake, I think we will say that was the vote. We'll try to talk a little bit more about tactics next time. But yeah, Uvel, you're gonna get the point for tactics and tactic strategy today.
Golf clap.
All right. So this is not necessary, but see, the first two we voted on was anything but ourselves. The last category is MVP. I definitely want to give you guys the opportunity to discuss, hopefully a little quicker next time. Your very favorite player. If you thought somebody was the person who saved you all or was critical for the game, without them there would be nothing else. I think you guys kind of thought that was what the first vote was, but this is where we do the MVP. And so you can even talk about yourself, though. Like, I deserve it because, hey, if you're the president, you deserve to tell everybody you deserve to be the president. So, with that, we're going to go right around the table. I'm going to go right in the middle from my screen. Evan, let's go with you this time.
honestly, it was a really big team effort, but I think I would say probably Uvel.
Oh, and just so you know, there is the option of no one deserves it because you are a team, in which case no one will get it. That's also an option. But yeah.
I think Uvel just between it was kind of a chain reaction of rescue moves, attacks, and then we were able to overcome. And it started with him pulling Bartholomew out of the water.
Okay. So first hero of the day, MVP, your vote is Uvel. Moving around the table, Chris, who do you want to vote for? Jill, CJ.
I normally wouldn't, but I gotta vote for B because I had a hand in saving both people. Like I literally pulled one up and then I caused a distraction for the other to be rescued.
Okay.
Lord knows what could have happened had I not done either of those things.
Oh yeah. Got it. So Brian, your vote.
My vote's for Flay Platinum. Tonight, the entire we can talk about the battle. The battle was part of the night, but the whole first part of the night, us getting going onto our quest and everything, there was a ton of stuff from helping deal with people at the church, helping deal with people in town, and getting us equipped and set and ready to go, making sure that we knew information that was pertinent to our adventure. I think that both Flay and Mama Joe deserve a round of applause, and you're my vote for MVP tonight.
Oh wow, that's a strong vote. Strong vote. All right, so moving on down, round and round. Mama Joe, what should I vote for?
I was gonna. I think you, personally, Bell. I think is also he was the chain of him saving Bartholomew saving Orin, and then Uvel being a distraction so that Orin could be saved at the same time, you know. So I would say Uvel for MVP because him saving Bartholomew and jumping in as a distraction was the overall thing that made it so that final encounter at least successful.
Got you. Cool. All right. So that's 4 votes and 5th vote. Boom. Colin.
In a surprise vote, I vote for everybody and inherently vote for nobody because we all did a really good job.
Yay!
Hey, you know what? I love an honest vote, and that's why we do the wrap up.
Everybody did a really good job. We struggled through some, on our side, some technical difficulties through the whole thing, and we were still able to come out relatively unscathed. We had a little bit of really good RP in the beginning from Kelrix and Bartholomew. We had some really good tactics by Uvel. We had some good exposition from Flay. I'm just too pretty, so, I was only going to vote for myself or nobody. So, it's just how it is. So I'm just going to give everybody the shout out.
And that's why I will always invite you to play, Colin.
You can't see because I don't own a webcam, but thumbs up. Yep,
okay,
there you go.
Final award for the session is Bartholomew. You're going to get 3 points, 1 for roleplay, 1 for showing up, and 1 DM point because I said you deserve it.
Thank you.
All right. Going on down the list, Kelrix, you're going to get 2 points today. You got yourself 1 for showing up, and 1 because the DM says you kick butt.
Thank you.
2 XP that way. Slay. You also are going to get yourself a couple of XP. 1 because you said hi, and 1 because I love you.
It's rigged.
Sorry.
Favoritism by the DM.
Oh, we'll get to you. Senior Adcock, you're fantastic, and I also love you, so you get a point for me and 1 for being here.
It's still rigged.
Right? Oren gets a point for me because I did it and I said so.
Yeah, there you go.
He was here in spirit and I ran it. 1 point for the DM doing it. We'll see what happens with Oren. He almost became eel bait. And Yuvel, of course, the MVP, the tactician of all time, the all-star, most loved, cherished, 4 points.
And your prize is
that-
1 steaming pile of Bartholomew.
This is where, with 4 points available to you, I let you know that with 3 points and 3 days' time, you can level to level 3. Or you can spend 4 points right now and get a feat or 2 tribute points. Because I'm the devil.
It should also be we get to town, we can spend 3 days there, and everyone levels.
Yeah, I'm not spending anything.
If I spend 4 points, I get what?
You can have a feat or 2 tribute points right now.
Feet, 2.
Keeping in mind that most of the good feats don't even take effect until you're a higher level.
I get 2 attribute points when I hit fourth level.
4th level.
We have
But you can have them now.
attributes. You can take effect right now. They don't have level. There's none that have level requirements in 5th edition.
Figure it this way: if you have 2 odd numbers, you can make them both even numbers, and then give yourself plussies.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Or you can bank them. You can be shrewd.
And now you see the exact reason why I have awards in the way I do, to tease you with right now rewards or waiting for later rewards.
Now, I don't remember. Did you say these points were stackable?
Oh, it's your XP. You need to track them.
Say that again?
Yes, that was your experience points. That's how we level in the game.
But they're stackable?
Yep. 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna bank them for now.
He's playing the long
All right.
game.
Yeah. With that, we're a little bit over time. That's okay. I kind of expected we would be. I appreciate everybody being here. Is there anything you'd like to ask of me?
A round of killing stuff.
Not ask of, but just thanks for DMing and putting it all
Absolutely.
together and pulling it together. And also
Indeed.
thanks to the facilitator for posting it and hosting it and all that jazz.
Well, in this case, I'm the guy who's producing the game content, but the other gentlemen are in charge of our technicals and editing. So we go team us.
When do we want to meet again?
We will be back in 3 weeks.
So the 3rd of November.
Sounds about right to me.
Sounds good.
That was about right.
That's a maybe for me.
Well, we will be posting it on the channel as soon as we all sort it out for sure. Yay, first time casting.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks a bunch. Have a good night.
Good night, all.
Bye, folks.